Welcome, Taurus, to your weekly tarot reading. I'm Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and yeah, for the week of May 10th. So I'm using the alignment deck by Veronica's Dreams. I'm going to get it printed here really soon. I'm going to start researching printing, so I'm pretty excited about it. Very excited about it, actually. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna take a look at how the week progresses, and then challenge what is unexpected, the surprise, and a piece of advice. That was the Ace of Pentacles that just kind of turned over. Um, Maybe some kind of new beginning for you. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's see. 3 cards. 3 of Wands. 10 of Wands. 2 of Wands. All kinds of wands, man. Unexpected energy. Ace of Pentacles comes up. Challenge. 8 of Pentacles. Where does this, or sorry, advice. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. That's interesting. I think that was in Aries advice too. Reflection at the bottom of the deck. So the reflection is kind of like the Hangman card for those of you who know tarot. It's really like you've been really focusing on something, maybe doing some self-reflection, taking a look at things from all different angles. It kind of also indicates that maybe you were in a rest period. There wasn't a lot of momentum. Things weren't really happening. So yeah, so I feel like that's kind of where you're at, and you're in that, but it has led you to the 3 of Wands, which is, seeing things develop. You feel like you're really seeing things develop now, and that is actually giving you a little bit of an oomph, right? And then as the week progresses, things become a little bit hard. The 10 of Wands. You're going to feel a little overwhelmed, burdened, too much stuff. You're going to it's not the energy of like being confused. It's the energy of being tired. Like, just, this is just too much. How am I going to fit it in? I do like that it follows up with the 2 of Wands, because that's telling me that you're going to figure it out. The 2 of Wands is mapping out that. To me, the 2 of Wands is exactly about mapping where you want to go next, how you're going to do this. So even though you're feeling overwhelmed, you take that and you say, okay, now I'm going to figure this out. How am I going to get there? Let's do some clarifying on these cards before we move on. So the 3 of Wands, let's see what that is. We've got 5 of Wands with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles could be you. You may be feeling like I feel like, especially even with that Hangman at the bottom of the deck or reflection, the 5 of Wands, that conflict, that almost like a fight. It could be a fight within. I feel like it's within yourself here. So I do feel like you are reaching to a point where you've understood why you have been conflicted about a situation. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, but there's something that you've been really conflicted about. And you're starting to see things form as to maybe answering that question for you, or helping you to move forward from a situation. And even though I would say you are moving forward, that 10 of Wands, again, right? The tired, the overwhelmed, maybe burdened comes up. So why is that coming up? Let's see. Okay, 3 of Pentacles with the Tower. Wow. Okay, so you thought a certain thing, maybe about a group of people. Could be a partner, could be people at work, it could be people you work with, your peers, people around you, 3 of Pentacles. But that energy has really shifted, and that's what the burden is. So there's something here that's changing, maybe at work or having to do with your stability, money, something like that. There is going to be a change, and that's what's causing the burden. So during the middle of the week, I'll add a couple cards at the end here to see if we could dig a little bit more into this change, but something is changing. And it is surprising. It's not something you're expecting. So when it does, it goes, okay, you're going to feel overwhelmed. Like, how am I going to deal with this? But I think you pull your, okay, I want to, put my big girl panties on and I'm going to, um, or big boy panties, whatever. I'm going to figure this out. What am I going to do next? Mapping it out. And I like that energy for you because it says you're going to take control. Oops, left a card out on the table. Can't do that. So let's see. Let's clarify this. Two of Wands. Yeah. Wheel with, I love it. Wheel with the Knight of Clarity. So yeah, the wheel. Yep, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to get things done. The Knight, going all out doing this. So I do feel like now that you figured out how to do this, you're going to move straight ahead. And you're doing it because you know that you don't have a lot of time to sit on this decision. You need to map, whoop, I'm throwing cards around. You need to map that out and then understand exactly where you need to go. So I do like this a lot, um, because ending the week like that is going to be good because the surprise is going to be hard. Even though your Ace of Pentacles is coming in as your unexpected energy, which is really good, right? That the Ace of Pentacles is all about new opportunities. So there is something that I think with this change is actually going to give you new opportunities, which might be really important. So those changes may be scary, but this unexpected energy is going to feel good. Now, when I see the ace, I'm reminded that some people might be getting some money come in unexpectedly. Um, could be anything. I had a reading once when I got the Ace of Pentacles, and they told me, "Oh, you're going to get money." I'm like, "Oh, right. Where am I going to get money from?" And yeah, I did. It ended up being severance pay for quitting a job. You usually don't get severance pay when you quit, so it was a surprise. Let's see, what is this for you? Eight of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is in your challenge. So here we have, these are all a lot of pentacles, a lot of earth, a lot of you. Um, the eight is that working hard. There is something that you've been working hard on and you've been holding on to. So it could be just a matter of savings, or it could be like savings money wise. But I do feel like because you have skills that you've worked hard on with that Eight of Pentacles, you're getting an opportunity from that. This Ace of Pentacle comes from the hard work, and you've been holding on to that hard work. You've been really focused on that and kind of sticking to that, and that's what's actually giving you that new opportunity to this week, because you're going to need it with that Tower card. I feel like with the Tower card with the Three of Pentacles, that feels a lot like a work or career situation. So I think this Ace of Pentacles will come as a very pleasant surprise. Your Eight of Pentacles, though, is in your challenge. It's a reminder that you have worked hard. This is your challenge. You may feel a little bit, this reminds me of feeling not unconfident, not confident, lack of confidence, not feeling like maybe you have the skills, and you do. That's the reminder that you do. Anything else with this challenge here with the Eight of Pentacles? A Nine of Wands with the Hermit. Yeah. 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 The Nine of Wands, that tired, I don't feel like I can do anymore. And that's why, like, you will need to continue to study or work or, progress with that Eight of Pentacles. And then the Hermit is like, I think this may be that this is something that you've worked on in the past, but you've stepped away from it. That's what the Hermit's reminded me of. Like, you haven't been working on this thing. So for those of you who are getting this new opportunity, this may have to do with a skill that you had and you really worked on maybe slightly in the past and you stepped away from it, but now you need to get it back. And so you're going to feel this is going to be a challenge, but because you've stepped away from it, and it's going to feel hard, that Nine of Wands, it's going to feel a little hard, not stressful, just hard. Like, can I do this? Again, the confidence level here. So your advice is Seven of Pentacles, which I like, for you, especially for you. Most Taurus, at least the ones that I know, are very patient, and they work on something, and they're patient. And this is what this is asking you to be. Keep whatever energy you're doing, keep giving it energy. Whatever this Eight of Pentacles is, or anything that you're doing or working on, or maybe skills you need to sharpen up, don't let go of them. Keep doing it. Eventually, you will get something out of it. The Eight of Pentacles is that energy of really, what do you call, seeing things pay off, but it comes from that hard work. That reminds me just of how, again, the Tauruses I know that you really are, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but just that patience, staying steady with it, you know, giving it constant energy, but not overwhelming energy. So anything else our Taurus need to know for this week? I'll pull a couple cards. Anything else? We've got the King of Pentacles with the Devil. Oh, I'd be careful of that. One more. The World. Okay, so yeah, King of Pentacles, that is like, yeah, you'll be able to take control. So there may be a part of you that gets enticed by something that might feel a little bit, ooh, I want to, but ooh, it's scary. I would just be watching that really carefully because it's also about addiction. So there could be something that you is enticing you, but you really know you need to stay away from it. However, the King is good. That's good energy. And then the World, I do feel like this week is going to be a week of completing something. There's a part of your life or a goal met this week or will be meeting soon. And that's what the World is reminding us of, is that you will be meeting, kind of like some goals, or, kind of almost, I want to say, like taking the next chapter, and that, it's time to take that next chapter. That wheel came up too. So I do feel like there's going to be something really cool here. So there you have your reading for the week of May 10th. If you want any more information on this reading, or just have another personal question that you want answers to, veronicasdreams.net. All my tarot readings are 50% off right now. And there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this. And then take care. Have a beautiful week.